Alright everyone, how about 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me? Which we all know is about 500 cards and it might be 600 in this reading. And I'll tell you why. I put it to the universe. I said, what do you want to talk about? What's going on? What's in the current energies? You see my pre-shuffle, right? I'm going to give you a pre-shuffle too. It starts with an 8 of Wands. And I'm using the Rider-Waite deck because it's a good baseline energy. It's broad spectrum and for a question like this, it's very helpful. Okay, so that's 8 wands of communication right there. Stay tuned. No astrology here. Doesn't matter what your sign is. Doesn't matter. You just got to be a human being, a chipmunk, a raccoon, a squirrel, a bear, or, you know, a beaver, even. Whatever. I don't care. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I'm going to warn you in advance. I'm here with a very chatty Pisces. Okay? We all know who that is. It's my parrot, Lamb. He's very chatty today. All right? I have a beard today. That's why he likes me with a beard. Every time I shave the beard, he gets pissed at me. And then he stays quiet for a little while. Silent treatment. Just like a Pisces, right? No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea. But, that being said, he's very happy today. I am full beard. That's mostly just because I've been lazy. I don't usually wear a beard. I usually wear 5 o'clock shadow. But today it's Santa Steve. Okay. You know, I'm just pulling in general energies here. Alright? But this is really what's happening in the energies if you've been watching my readings. Okay? The energy is, there's an incoming person. There's a person, it's for most of you, it's your twin flame, deep soul connection, someone who ran from you. There's communication coming. Big time. From crossing it is the 4 of Cups. From someone who's afraid you might not be interested in hearing from them because they sure as fuck weren't interested in you a while back. They're very interested now. And I believe that's true because, and again, this is going to happen at different times for all of you. You're all on different timelines, and I assume you're dealing with a different person or it's going to get real fucking awkward around here real fast. But, this is happening now because of all the energies right now. Everything I've been talking about. North Node Pluto trine on Valentine's Day, followed by the Leo full truth moon. The sun moving into Pisces is going to be very cool. That's the next thing to happen that's going to smooth things out a bit. And I'm going to hold firm on that. And I'll tell you, I see it here. Just in these 2 cards. I'm going to show you more. But just in these 2 cards, I see it here. They're worried that you're not going to be interested. You've moved on. You've got something else going on now. You've moved in a new direction. They've been spying a lot, thinking about you a lot. Whatever the case, they can feel your energy. You're connected. You've moved on. You're doing something else. You become full-blown empress, male or female. You're the shit. You know? They need you more than you need them. And it's got them worried because they weren't interested before. Underneath that is the Chariot. Okay? This is forward motion. It's fast forward motion too. It's a determination to come toward. This is one of the meanings of the card Chariot is determination, but that's in the energy. Yeah, right? I'm looking at this character on the card here. It's some steely eyes looking at me right there. Underneath that is the Hierophant. It's a beautiful energy. It's someone. Yeah, it could be. I could be all cheesy and corny and say they had a spiritual awakening and all that kind of stuff. They might have. I'm sure they have. But for the most part, the spiritual awakening to me feels more like I can't carpet sweep this anymore because the carpet's gone and it's just there on the floor. I might as well get the dustpan and sweep it up. And the dustpan is coming in to talk to you. Okay? I mean, it's a pretty good analogy. Underneath that, you might have seen a sneak peek of it, those of you who pay attention, or a couple of other cards. I'll just show you. It's the 2 of Swords. But it's someone, crossing that is the 7 of Cups. It's someone trying to figure out how to which direction to go, not whether to come towards you or not in this energy. This energy's coming towards you like a motherfucker with the 8 of Wands. No, it's more a decision of how to approach, not whether to approach. Alright, let's shuffle the deck here. Now let's do 3 cards and a bottom card. Alright, let's see where we go. And if anything needs to be clarified, I will. But I'm curious here. All right. I've been seeing a lot of signs because I'm dialed into this connection cycle because I have to be to read it for you. I have to swim in it. I've become one of you in a way. And I get signs all over the place. And I'm not going to go into detail on what they are, but you might be too. That's why I mention it. Keep your eyes open when you're outside, when you're at work, when you're driving around. Of course, when you're driving around, keep your fucking eyes on the road. I don't want any of my people dead, or in the hospital. Although you could see if you could still watch Steve's Love Tarot from the hospital, then you'd be fine. You have your Jello and your tapioca pudding, and you can watch Steve's Love Tarot from your little hospital bed or something. But for God's sake, pay attention to the road. But the bottom line is you should be seeing some signs because this energy is coming in like a freight train on motherfucking crack. Okay? It really is. And this is the time when that might happen. We're post Leo full moon. I said Leo full moon was the kick in the ass. The Pluto North Node trine was the smack in the back of the head. But sometimes that's not enough and people need a kick in the ass too. They got the kick in the ass. And I just pulled yesterday on Valentine's Day and we all saw in that reading what kind of Valentine's Day someone had. Whether they're single or with someone, it doesn't matter. It could be their life situation or it could be their relationship. All right. I'm shuffling. I'm running out of things to tell them, universe, so you got to hurry up here with this shuffle. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card on that damn 8 of Wands. Okay. All right. Sometimes it's like R2-D2, the universe. You got to smack it in the back of the head. I really do feel like C-3PO sometimes. He a translator, you know. So I'm kind of translating here. I am C-3PO in a lot of ways. The universe, though, like R2, needs a little smack in the back of the head. All right, here we go. High Priestess. Oh, fuck. The Page of Wands. That's crazy. And the Queen of Pentacles. That doesn't surprise me. I get it now. I'm kind of pulling on the 8 of Wands energy here a little bit. That's sort of what I did with this. You might have heard me say that, too. You know, I like to tell you what intention I'm putting out. But the intention is silent. But anyway, these are read center, left, right. And I have a very interesting card at the bottom of the deck, which is crossing the Page of Wands. I'm not going to show it to you yet for dramatic purposes. But this Page of Wands, these are read center, left, right. This Page of Wands is communication. It is real deal communication, and it has a lot of passion attached to it. But it's somebody who feels small next to you. Okay? It's somebody who feels, again, remember, I'm pulling on the 8 of Wands. You remember it was crossed by a 4 of Cups, and I told you about that. They're afraid that you're going to tell them to fuck off because they told you to fuck off once. I mean, metaphorically speaking, for some of you, they actually did. But, you know, in some form or another, you're not sitting with them on the couch, feeling them up right now. So, you know, this is communication here. And this communication is very interesting. These cards are center, left, right. The next card out would be the High Priestess that it's read with. It's something they've wanted to do for some time. But the problem is this person needed to... Sometimes when I see this Queen of Pentacles, I say they see your value, right? They see you sitting there. You don't need anything. You got it. You got everything you need. You're not chasing them. They want to be chased. And you're not chasing them, and it drives their ego crazy. And all that is there as a layer of energy, yes. But on the flip side of it, there's another layer of energy. There always is. Energy is in layers. And that other layer of energy is they needed to see their own value a little bit. They needed to see the value in opening up. And the way most people who are afraid to be vulnerable learn to be vulnerable is by seeing what they lost by not being vulnerable. And that's the energy that's here. So yeah, they do see your value, but from their perspective, it's, oh shit, I didn't open up. I didn't tell them how I felt, even if I felt it right when I told them to fuck off in the beginning. And now I get it. You know, it's that kind of angle here. So the ego energy is there too, that you're not chasing them. And that's a problem, because then it might be over. You might never chase them. What if they never chase me? Oh my God. Then what? Right? Crossing this right here, they want to talk to you. Huh? Who? Pfft, you. the Empress, right there. It is the divine feminine. You are the focal point of what they want to do. It is, I said there's determination. I said that in the pre-shuffle. I said it about the Chariot card. It's one of the meanings of the fucking card, but I'm telling you, it's in the fucking energy. And why? It's because I've been telling you, this person's been carpet sweeping. They've been pushing it back, pushing it down, focusing on something else, distracting themselves, living in, maybe for some of you, going on autopilot in a relationship that's long past its expiration date on their side, whatever it is. The energies of right now, everything that happened around Valentine's Day through the Leo full moon, everything we've been talking about, removed the carpet. There's no carpet to sweep under. And I keep reiterating that point because it's extremely important. It'll help you understand other people's readings who you watch out here on YouTube, right? There's no fucking carpet anymore. They can't. And even if a card comes up like the Eight of Pentacles and it comes up in a position where it'll say they're distracting themselves or trying to focus on practical things, it's not going to work. It isn't. There'll be a card somewhere after it that'll show, well, that plan failed, you know, because the carpet is gone, at least for now, between now and the beginning of March. And remember, in my Q1 reading, my first quarter of 2022, and you can find it, it's in a playlist on my channel if you haven't watched it yet. February is about new beginnings in love. This is a new beginning for this person. It's a new beginning for you if they show up. Okay? And for a lot of you, they are. And we've been seeing the high percentages in the extendeds, you know, much higher than what we were getting before. But again, what we're kind of seeing here, we have new beginnings in love in February. March's energy was about temperance. That was the main card. And I can't get that. Usually I forget my readings. I don't remember January at all in that reading. But February and March have been sticking out. I can't forget them. And March is very interesting because it's a month when the energy of March kind of begins when the sun moves into Pisces in a couple of days. It's a smoothing out of things, right? It's a mellowing of the energy. It is a little bit of temperance, okay? It really is. And it's because the sun is joining Jupiter there, and that's playing a big role. It's all about you, all right? Now, if you want, I can clarify a couple of things here. Well, why don't we? Why don't we have a little fun? Let's see what they've been thinking about, huh? You want to see what's been coming up from the depths with this person? It's probably where you're concerned. I don't think we're going to get anything on their own inner issues, but from where you're concerned, let's find out. Let's see what's secret, what's hidden, right? This card can also tell us that they want to come give you a BJ if you're a guy. Okay, it's right there. It says it right on the fucking card. All right? It's a secret BJ that they want to give you. Okay. Not often read that way. You won't find that in the tarot book. But I can tell you, I don't ever joke about anything that's not in the energy. I can tell you there's a lot of attraction here. There's a lot of passion around this Page of Wands. Don't let the fact that it's a page fool you, okay? The Rider-Waite's a very powerful deck. It's a baseline deck. It's down the middle. It's the best of both worlds. It's the warmed setting, if you will. You know, it's both hot and cold at the same time. Let's see. Let's take a look into this High Priestess. Let's find out more about this blowjob that's coming for a couple of my viewers. All right? All right, here we go. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see where we go. Okay. All right. Thank God, universe. I'm running out of things to tell them. Okay. Crossing the High Priestess here, the Queen of the Blowjob, is the King of Swords. Oh, man, this is getting real. He's the King of Truth. He holds Archangel Michael's sword of truth. You don't fuck with this king, male or female. It's someone getting real. It's cutting through. This tells me, with the King of Swords crossing the High Priestess, that the intuition, right, their soul energy, is getting to the brain. That means the heart chakra is open. The only time that happens is when the heart chakra is open. The heart chakra, the heart, if you will, the heart energy, is Google Translate. The brain and the soul, as I've told you before, don't speak the same language. So if it just goes from soul straight up to brain, the brain it reads it as confusion. It's just confusing. And it's fear. Push it back. Get rid of it. No, I don't know what that is. I don't want to love. I don't want to love. I'm going to run. It needs the heart energy to translate it into a language the brain can understand. So this is telling me that that's happening. That connection is being made. That's why that Eight of Wands came out. And that's why there's so much communication coming in the energy right now. From me, from other readers, from everyone. Anyone worth their salt is picking up on this energy. You know, that's coming, the energy is coming forward big time. And there's a lot of changes on the runner side. What's on top? What's on top? Jeez, as I'm talking about that, I get the Ace of Cups. Again, we have to be drawn to the imagery. I mean, I'm reading the energy, but for you, all you have is a card. It's overflowing. Okay? It's overflowing. The energy of what they feel is getting to the brain. Okay? This is good. Because that's what's going to cause the Eight of Wands. That's what's going to cause the communication. The center card here, this is interesting. This is the Five of Swords. I need to see what's on top of this. All right? I need to see what's on top of this first before I speak. Because this is a card of false victory. It's a card of self-sabotage. It's someone who's been doing this. They've been self-sabotaging their own life by keeping this love sealed up. You know, for a lot of you, as we've learned in extended readings and in our readings we do in general here on YouTube, that, you know, they're living life by the pentacle. That's not right. It's life by the cup. The cup, you get everything. All of it. Brings you everything. You know, if you live life by the pentacle, you might find love, but most of the time what you find is someone who loves all your pentacles and what they can provide. We even call it that in our society. We call it the provider. That person's the provider. Right. Yeah. That person will stay with you forever, even if you cheat, even if you do anything, because they're not going to risk it. They're not going to risk their Maserati or their nice house or whatever. Otherwise, they're going to have to move out and go live with mom, or move out of their mansion, go live with mom, get a Prius, you know, some shit like that. What's on top here? What's on top of this self-sabotage? I wonder. Yeah, someone getting real. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. It is. It's about pentacles. It's about someone finding balance here. This is a card of generosity. It's a card of generosity. That's why it's bookending the Ace of Cups. That's why the Ace of Cups is overflowing here. That's what I'm drawn to. I'm drawn to the overflow. I could just be drawn to the cup. That would tell me it's sealed. But it's overflowing here, right? There's also a bird on this card. And the bird is flying. I'm losing my voice. The bird is flying into it a little bit here. All right, there's a compass there as well. But I'm focused more on the bird. The bird is in the air. Communication about this is coming. That's why it's overflowing. Someone is balancing out. Someone's taking a little more of the long view than they normally do. Your person, as I read their energy, as I read the incoming energy, and I've read this a lot in their energy, I don't always share it, but they're very short-sighted. They take a very linear view to things. They're very one of the energies of the Five of Swords is one of, you know, just doing stuff for the short victory, for the quick win, right? A false victory, we often call it. But what that does is you do something for the false win, and then it goes wrong, and then you have to do another false win, and then that goes wrong, and you have to do another false win. It's like that. It's just very slow. It's a terrible way to go through life. It's about doing everything impulsively, saying shit, fuck off, I don't love you, bye-bye. And then realizing you love them, and then having to autocorrect and go around. This is not a person who typically takes the long view on things. Someone like me, before I do something, I look at all the angles. I look at everything. Well, if I do this, and this is going to happen. So I probably shouldn't do this. So I don't do it. I try something else. I think of something else that's going to mitigate the damage down the line or have a decent long view. You know, and you don't have to think about that stuff very long. You know, it just takes a second. Your person doesn't even spend any time on that. They just self-sabotage. And that's what that Four of Cups was about. Crossing that Eight of Wands in the pre-shuffle. Okay? So basically I could phrase it like this. What they've been realizing is they've been fucking themselves up the ass and screwing themselves out of some real love. And someone who's been breadcrumbing you is about to come bring you the full loaf. Well, it's pretty much what it boils down to in the energy here. And for some of you, you're getting a nice PJ. Or some of you, you'll be given one or the other. What else? You want to pull on anything? Let's talk about this communication and then we'll go. I already explained this to you. Okay, rewind if you want to hear the explanation of that. It's important that you know that. Okay? All right, Page of Wands. Tell me about this Page of Wands. Tell me about this communication. Why is my table crooked again? Okay, let's make it pretty for you. All right, Page of Wands. Tell me about it. Tell me about the Page of Wands. This is, whoa, shit. Yeah, I have to stop. It flew out of the deck. My intuition said stop. I'm stopping. Crossing the Page of Wands. Who's coming to communicate? Now the Emperor is crossing it. Why is that important? Well, I don't know, because the universe made me stop shuffling by flipping a card out of the deck, which I'll tell you in advance is an Ace of Pentacles at the top. Because I know, because it flew out and almost cut my hand open with a paper cut. That's important because in the main reading, the Empress, you, was crossing the Page of Wands. That's who they want to talk to. This is who's coming to talk to the Empress, the Emperor. It really is. It's someone who, yeah, okay, it's someone who's taking control. I see that from the Chariot and the pre-shuffle. I want to call it the Burger King. I do, because I like saying that. They got to have it their way and all that whole ego and pride thing. I don't believe that's the case here for a lot of you. I believe this is someone who really knows they are kind of coming their way a little bit, but I really read the energy of this page. It's the Emperor being downgraded to a page. They feel small next to you. The Empress, you, was crossing this. This is about, I said, tell me about the Page of Wands. Who is the Page of Wands, in other words? Page of Wands is the Emperor. It's your person. See, the reading is coming out perfectly. It's talking about communication. And a lot of you are going to get that. I can't predict free will. I wish I could. We already know there's an Ace of Pentacles here. Somewhere. There it is. Okay, I thought it was on top. I didn't know that was there. Holy shit. And look at the color match. Look at the color match here in the backgrounds. Holy crap. Two of Cups on top of it. Yeah, you guys, it's balancing energy. It's coming together. It's two soulmates coming together after a long fucking wait. The Ace of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the tarot. After a long fucking time, somebody's getting real here and stopping this self-sabotage nonsense. Balancing it out a little bit, learning some lessons. Not a lot. I won't lie to you. There's a little bit of Burger King here, okay? But somebody really is taking their ego down a click or two to come in and talk to you. And they're nervous as fuck about it. We saw it with the Four of Cups in the pre-shuffle, okay? What's on top of this Ace of Pentacles? This I do not know. I did not know the Two of Cups was there. That makes this even more better. More better. It lines it up even more, especially with the Emperor crossing here. Because I've had the Emperor crossing, right? And I had the Empress crossing. And now I've got the Two of Cups sitting on top of it. That's the divine couple right there. You know, it's just, I just love tarot. I do. It's just so cool the way it reflects the energy. What's on top here? Why are they coming in? What's the underlayer energy here? The third card. This third card is going to be red with the Two of Cups. There are two cards that I say bring people in, and I've been telling you this since the day I fucking got here on YouTube a year ago. I've been telling you this. There are two cards in the soulmate cycle that bring people in. 5 Cups and 3 Swords. And here's your 5 Cups right here. There it is. Yeah. For some of you, something on their side ended. And from the look of that Valentine's Day reading I pulled yesterday, it ended pretty quick a little bit ago. Okay? But it's been well past its expiration date for a while. And again, for those of you who don't listen, and there's a couple of you out there who just, it doesn't matter what I say, I swear to God. You're all on different timelines. This may be happening right now. For a chunk of you it is. For others of you this is next week. For others of you this is a little bit into the beginning of March. Either way, just sit tight and let the energies play out. Worry about your own side. Okay? Worry about getting yourself straight. And I'm telling you, Something for a lot of you, something has ended on their side. Okay? And all they care about are the 2 cups left standing there, right there on the right. But for all of you, what this card means with the 2, red with the 2 of cups, I'm telling them, relax. Red with the 2 of cups is there's a lot of regret here. There's a lot of regret for how things went down and how much time has passed in particular, which is making them nervous for a lot of you. Okay? It's nice. See if there's anything else the universe wants to tell us. I'll have it do it in 1 card. All right? We're just going to pull 1 card. Sum it all up for us. Is there anything else you want to tell everyone here, universe? 1 card, please. All right, let's see. And then we'll get out of here. I got to give the bird his dinner. Apparently, he's hungry. But we're done anyway. All right. This is like a perfect read here when I pulled on that page of 1. That's unreal. That's exactly what the energy is. The cards reflected it perfectly. Give me 1 card, universe. Sum all this up. What is it? You can wait for your dinner. It's 1 card, for fuck's sake. Wait for your goddamn dinner. I got 2 cards. I got a top card and a bottom card. Okay? So I have a baseline card and a crossing card. Okay? All right. Tower is your baseline card. Adding all this up. Yeah. There's some changes coming. There's some changes on your person's side. There's somebody coming at you. This whole reading here is clarifying. I asked about the 8 of Wands. It's coming out of nowhere. The 8 of Wands has Tower energy in it because it's fast forward movement. It's coming out of nowhere. It's going to change everything. It is. Because crossing the Tower is the 9 of Cups. And underneath that is the 10 of Pentacles, which wanted to reveal itself by sliding the card here. Wow. Okay? Wow. This is emotional fulfillment. You're about to hear from... I think a lot of you are going to be surprised to hear how this person actually feels. Some of you blown away by the fact that they want to give you a BJ. Okay? Some of you just blown away by that. But either way, or vice versa. You might be surprised you want to give them one. I don't know. Depends whether your person's male or female, I suppose. Either way, I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy. It's there, trust me. They're very attracted. But either way, it's emotional fulfillment. And it does, this has the potential, I think it does. It has the potential to go to the 10 of Pentacles. It truly does. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. Sorry about the noisy parrot. I hope it was helpful to you. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. That's what I got. And you got, when I asked the universe for 1 card, I got 2, but the Tower alone says it all. That's definitely, it's coming out of nowhere for sure. And it's coming in fast. This energy is really flowing quickly. All right? So whatever timeline you're on, when it starts, it happens fast. All right. That's your reading. Good luck, everyone.